How y'all doing? I'm standing in for Kimono Revolution. I ain't answering no questions right now. You ain't got time for that. You gotta go to work.
Oh, okay.
Nah, but I get your questions. Kimono Revolution, she stands for, fashion is for everybody, just not for certain people. Where her fashion has always been her love, even from when she was a little kid. She used to, style her mom at the time, telling her mom what to wear. So, fashion is, and her aesthetic in fashion is comfort and elegance. So whenever you be able to walk in the room, you should be feeling comfortable and elegant at the same time. Any questions? Go ahead.
How would you describe kimono fashion? Like, what type of fashion is it? Is it active? Is it more like evening
It's
wear?
comfortable and elegant. So I mean, when it's you can be active in it. If it's a long dress, you're gonna have some room to run. You never know when you got to get away from somebody.
That's true.
Hey,
Yes.
pull off your heels or keep them on.
What made Kimona decide to be a part of the Curvilicious Her Curve in the City fashion show?
As I said before, she feels fashion is for everybody. When it comes down to it, it's not one size of a person, and she doesn't see size, she sees beauty. So when she dresses her models, she dresses them to walk into a place and be comfortable in their own skin, and to be comfortable no matter where they may go. So if you're not feeling comfortable in your skin, when she would put on her clothes, you would feel comfortable regardless. Yes, ma'am.
Can you give us an idea of what to expect from her on February 16th?
Oh, nothing but sexiness.
I'm with it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a man who like to see birthday suits, but you have to leave some room for imagination, and she's definitely gonna do that. She's gonna leave room for imagination, but she's also gonna bring the sexy with it as well. Any more questions?
As far as the name wise, how did she come up with that name?
Well, Kimona is her first name, but she's gonna be, the way I see it, and I know she's seen it like that before me, is she's gonna be revolution in her fashion. Fashion is, from what we see, is always the same, but it's forever changing as well. You can't just see fashion as just something plain. You have to see it as an art form. If you never see it as an art form, then you limit your imagination, and she has no limits to what she can do.
Good answer.
Any more questions?
As her biggest supporter, or number one supporter, I should
Yes.
say, where do you want to see her brand go in the future?
Oh, I want to see her brand go around the world. My thing is from here to Paris, from Paris to, I don't know if Milan is right there next door, but hey. My thing is I would like to see her brand be in everybody's household and everybody's mouth. So, when you walk out the door, you see Kimono Revolution. When you walk into somebody's house, you see Kimono's Revolution. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take it in as far as, you see it inside a car. It's just, that's where her brand, I want to see it go at, because, you can't stop one place with fashion. Fashion goes far. For me being a person that loves cars, I like to incorporate it in cars as well. And my thing is, if you incorporate it in that, her fashion, I can see it in that as well.
As her number one supporter as well, do you think you could encourage her to maybe do menswear?
Oh, definitely. That's her goal for this year, to go into menswear. My thing is, she's not just stopping at women's wear. She loves kids fashion. Like I said before, she doesn't just see fashion just for certain people. She sees it for everybody. So, for men, women, and children. Yes,
How long has she been designing and styling?
ma'am. I want to say with her as long as she can remember. I don't know how long.
Or professionally then?
But professionally, I want to say about 4 or 5 years. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
How's been the experience working with Curvilicious Her?
It's actually been pretty good. It's better than a lot of other organizations we've been in. And my thing is, we have been in a few of them. And she loves working with Curvilicious Her. My thing is, the models are different. And my thing is, that's what you look for into fashion today. You look for a difference. If you can't look for difference and you want to stick with one particular brand, then you can't look for to further yourself. And that's what she's trying to do with her brand. She's trying to take it beyond what everybody expects. So it's been a great experience. Yes.
Hi, I want to ask, is this her first time working with so many curvy models?
I want to say yes. It is because a lot of curvy models don't get what they need in the fashion world. My thing is, when you walk into stores, and don't get me wrong, Ashley, Stewart, they have very nice stuff. But when it comes down to dressing a curvy model as sexy as they want to be, they don't have it.
Right.
So my thing is, she's loving it. So, you know, to be able to dress a curvy model to where they can feel they're sexy how they feel, she's loving it to the max.
Great.
So they say imitation is the biggest form of flattery.
Mhm.
So one, do you see any other designers kind of trying to imitate her style? And two,
Okay.
if you had to say a big name designer that you might kind of pull ideas from, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a good one because she loved a lot of big name designers. Tom Ford is definitely one of her favorite designers. Alexander McQueen. What's her name? Yeah, I forgot to spell the Chinese lady. Vera Wang. She definitely loves Vera Wang because my thing is the stuff that Vera Wang does with her fabrics, and when she cuts them, she loves the way it works. She cuts it to the where it fits the body, and that's what Kimono Revolution is trying to do with her brand. Yes, we have seen other designers.
Get that one now.
I was trying to keep that one out because, you know, I ain't trying to start no problems. And just to let y'all know, I am the person you come to if you have any grievance with her as well. And I handle it. A very professional way.
And that's why I started off with the question, you know, imitation is the biggest form of flattery.
And my thing is, she's very flattered by it. And, you know, she has no problem with it. Because my thing is, this is a big world. And if there's one designer who likes what another designer does, believe me, there's going to be multiple people who's going to imitate what you do. We got one now, and she's a big name. Cardi B, she's imitating the fashion of Chanel. And we got to give it to Chanel fashion, it's very beautiful. So my thing is, there's also one of Kimono Revolution's people that she likes to follow. So my thing is, you know, feel flattered by it, but just don't take it. Do your own thing to it. You see one person do something, don't keep it the same, change it up.
If you could give any type of advice to the incoming models that you'll be working with, as far as kimono, what advice would that be?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Kimona loves for her models to be themselves. Two, when it comes down to it, cause we done heard it in the fashion world, especially when it's with models, they always saying, I'm gonna roll with the one who put me on. Can't nobody put you on but yourself. So, when you roll like that, that means you know where to go get your money. You're not sticking with one designer, you're sticking with multiple designers. It benefits you, not just them. My thing is, not only that, Kimona is, she's very honest and straight to the point. Models are exactly what they are, models. So my thing is, you can't expect designers to come to the model. Some models you have to come to the designer. Now don't get me wrong, you got designers, once they start noticing you, they're gonna come to you. But when you're getting out there to be noticed, you may have to seek designers first. And that's how it is. With every show she does, she'll work with any model that comes to her, point blank. But as soon as you stop looking for her, she stopped looking for you. And I think that's with any designer. That if you know that you have a show to go to, that designer's not gonna call you, hey, where you at? We got fittings. Hey, where you at? Your show is this day. You know, so my thing is, from the experience that I have had since we been in circulation with every show, you know, we see some models who do slack off, and it's not because of that's what they want to. And with Kimona, she recognized life happens. Only thing is just take a phone call.
Of course.
So, you know, that's what she are, and that's the thing. She tells models, hey, be comfortable, be courteous, and do you. No, I'm just say spokesperson at this time. Go back in my Any more questions?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.